Welcome to Kings and welcome to Something to Talk About. You know, it is the season that is the end of the school season. And about this time you'll find that there are kids that are ready to show off what they have learned for the entire year. And I can find no better person to help than to show them off. But my good friend Ernest Ochoco is my guest today, and a stream of young kids that are part of the GATE program. There's a big performance coming up. You don't want to miss it. And I got some smart kids at the table, and we're all going to be eating. So come back. There's something to talk about. Welcome to Something to Talk About. Of course, we're here at King's Restaurant in Tamuning, and we had to pull out some extra food because we got some hungry kids, and they deserve to eat as much as they want because they're also pretty darn smart. I wanted to introduce you to, of course, Ernest Ochoco, who does not know Ernest, and then I've just now met Mr. Optimist Artero. Now, how positive is that? Optimist, is that your name? Can I shake your hand? How are you?
Good.
It's nice to meet you. How old are you?
8.
8 years old. What school do you go to?
I'm homeschooled.
You're homeschooled. Boy, that's fantastic. So you get to take off anytime you want, basically. Oh, he's the luckiest 8-year-old school child on Guam, I think. Ernest, welcome back, my friend.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, I'm
So
good.
good to see you.
What an exciting time of the year when the schools are coming to a close. And I don't know if I said it right, but an opportunity to show off what kids have learned all throughout the year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's really amazing to see how the kids have grown throughout the year, because I've had them, at different parts of the year, and just to watch them grow and learn more about the arts and just about everything that they've done and mature. You can watch them actually physically mature and mentally and emotionally mature all the way throughout the year, and this is definitely the culmination of everything that they've learned during this 2016-2017 year.
What is it? What is it about the performing arts that has the ability to draw out of kids really uncomfortable situations that they might not otherwise have been exposed to?
Right. I think I think it's just everyone feels really safe when they're in the arts. They feel like everyone is different, and they can celebrate that individuality. And when they feel that safety, that space where they can just learn without feeling self-conscious, I think that makes it really easy for them to want to gravitate towards the arts. And it helps them to grow better as people because they can become individuals and they can celebrate that diversity.
Yeah. Is it easier because you are dealing with exceptional children? I mean, the GATE program is for gifted and talented children.
Yes, so, I was in it when I was
well, look
in,
at you.
Look at me.
You know, it's almost like being in the valedictorian of your class or something, because Philly Honguero talks about how he had come from the GATE program up at Again Heights Elementary School.
Yeah, Ike Santos too.
Yeah.
So many of these people who are leaders of our community, and of course myself, like I said.
That little known fact you keep reminding me of every time I see it.
Every time we see each other for interviews.
Did I tell you that I was in GATE? Yeah. Do you ever put that on your resume?
Right, yeah, I do. I go gifted and talented.
I don't say GATE. I actually spell it out.
I spell it out for
them. So you know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, it's such a great way for kids to kind of learn more about the higher forms of art.
Yeah.
We can teach them on the school level, and that's really, really great. But to have them delve even deeper into it and learn more about robotics, because we have a robotics program. I mean, how crazy is that?
Yeah.
We've got high art. Yeah, you can eat your French fries.
Sitting there with such great manners.
And I can also eat your French fries. He's like, no. No, but so all of these things, when students delve deeper into the different forms of art, you can see them start to really grow in that field. Singing, for example, I'm giving voice lessons to a lot of the students, and man, I've got some coloraturas. People who can sing Phantom, people who can sing all these Broadway shows, and they sound like superstars.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it's really amazing.
Does it help that kids are, I mean, they're most interested in people who are entertaining. They could see through social media, maybe like even before the advent of social media, back in your day when you were a young boy, you didn't have any of these platforms where you could watch people like yourself being successful in the business on the mainland. You didn't have anybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to
Tiger Beat maybe, or
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Tiger Beat.
Tiger Beat. You know, but you know, now you see kids on YouTube that are being discovered, you know, in the basement of their homes.
I know.
You know what I mean?
What's her name?
Like,
Charisse Pempenko was
yes.
discovered in
and so was Justin Bieber.
Yeah, in the sidelines of the Philippines.
Yeah.
In her little broken down house.
Yeah, and there are a lot of kids like that. There are a lot of kids.
So many.
That get that kind of exposure because somebody happens to stumble upon them on
and I'm
YouTube.
so glad that our kids are doing that now. Because there's so much talent on our island. It's ridiculous. I can at least count on both hands how many people from Guam are making it right now in the States.
That's true.
Yeah, that's including Pia.
Yeah.
Right? Pia's doing extremely well.
Pia is doing extremely well. But that's a harder thing to break into. I mean, Pia Mia had to leave her home at 13, and she had the benefit of being with her mother,
and dad too.
To help trailblaze. But it's a little bit different. Can I talk to you for a minute? Mm-hmm. What are your plans for the future?
To be a doctor.
A singing doctor. It sounds like though. An entertaining
doctor?
A performing doctor.
I guess.
Yes. Do you like the arts? Do you like to perform on stage?
Yeah.
Was it something you always liked to do?
Yeah.
Oh, you knew it from a young age. Did you sing or do you dance? What's your big talent, do you think? What are you best at?
Dancing.
At dance? Wow. That's another thing we have seen over the years, the evolution of dance, including the male gender, when it was predominantly females that were taking these classes. So gone is that whole stigma about boys entering into that realm that was
genre of
was mostly
arts,
feminine. Yeah.
And we have, even in the show itself, we have a lot of guys who are trained in dancing now. And so just like what you said, it's really, really has evolved. We also have Opti dancing in Hakuna Matata.
Wow.
I know.
Because this is what we're talking about actually is what is the musical magic. It's a musical magic.
Yes.
Is that what it's called? Okay.
It's a journey of musical magic.
Okay,
Yeah.
Journey of Musical Magic, and this is a performance that's coming up
For the GATE program.
for the GATE program,
And the community, of course.
and you're showcasing kids in the GATE program.
Yes, we're showcasing. As you know, I only do community productions.
Yeah.
So I brought in a whole bunch of kids from elementary school, from all the different schools, including homeschool, and we also have people from college, people from the community, also assisting and helping. So.
Okay, and so the performance will include what? I mean, what do we?
Well,
I was going to talk about it later on the show, but we had to set up the reason why
I know.
Opti is even here.
Right, Opti's here because he's going to be Simba for Hakuna Matata. So we have Lion King being featured. We have a whole bunch of Broadway shows that are being featured in the music for Musical Magic, and we also have songs from movies. So a lot of popular movies there, and it's just going to be a fun time for everybody.
So one of these days you're going to grow out of that role of being like Simba or the little character, right? Do you intend throughout your high school years maybe to continue performing while you're also trying to get really good grades?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you like to dance? Well, first of all, how did you become interested in dance? Did you just around the house watching people dance, or
Yeah.
do you watch TV? Is that where you started dancing? Is watching TV?
Mm-hmm.
Who interested you when you were? What performers? Name me some dancers that inspire you,
Or singers.
or singers, singing and dancing. Is there anybody?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Because we just said Justin Bieber, but
Well,
Justin Bieber's a good dancer and he's a good
He's
singer.
great. He's a great instrumentalist too.
Yeah, he played the drums, and so Justin Bieber was one of your early influences. Do you play a musical instrument too?
Yes.
Is that now? I have to ask you: are you taking training? Are you going to classes for music or dance?
No.
You're just doing
Yes,
this
you
on
are.
Oh,
You're
not-
taking voice lessons with
Wait,
me.
yeah.
Oh, okay. See, we forgot the important voice lessons. Oh, you're taking voice lessons, and you like to sing as well.
Yeah.
Is it? That's another facet. This is interesting because in a young child's life, especially in a boy's life, their singing voice at 8 is much different than their
From their singing voice at 12
at
or
12,
13.
when it starts to crack a little
Well,
bit.
yeah, and
yeah.
you know things start to
Yeah.
get a little bit lower.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, how do you train a young boy to learn how to sing at the pitch that they've got now, or the?
Oh, it's the same kind of training that I do for a lot of sopranos. So mostly females. If they're teenagers or adults, then it's the same training that I do for little kids.
Yeah.
But it's different. It's a little bit more fun for children. Like I do more. The vocal lessons become a bit more like a game. So it becomes a little bit easier for them to grasp.
Do you know any song that you can sing without music? You know where I'm going with this. You're a smart one. He's like, no, not going to do it. Not going to do it. Well, congratulations. I'm sure you'll do very well on the performance. The journey of musical magic coming up. I appreciate your time. And do you ever take a summer break in homeschooling? Do you have like a summer break? Or do you have to go to school all day?
Pretty much all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, pretty much all the time.
You're always in a constant state of learning. I like that. Who's your teacher?
My dad.
Your dad, the one that's sitting over there? He's watching you now. All right. Congratulations again. We're gonna switch out some of the guests because we want to try and get other cast members and talk to them a little bit about their education and their life. And with the guru himself, Ernest Ochoco, we're something to talk about. We'll do that. Well, welcome back to Something to Talk About, the second half where we bring in the other string of and cast of characters.
Yes.
The event is A Journey of Musical Magic. It's a movie and Broadway review, and Ernest Ochoco is always the mastermind behind these
Musical productions,
I mean,
yeah.
you're like he's like the guy, you see his name and you know it's going to be a successful program. So he has brought along another couple of young, smart gentlemen to the table, starting with Chad Uggan. Nice to meet you. Kim Christian Barago, is that your name? It's nice to meet you as well.
Yeah.
What role do you guys play in this production? Let's start with you.
Oh, we share a role. We play the role of Seymour Krelborn from Little Shop of Horrors. And I also play the role of Phantom and LeFou from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, okay. Kim, do you have any other roles aside from the one you share?
Yeah, no, it's just Seymour.
Oh, just Seymour. Okay.
Yeah, he's also a villager.
Oh, you're
A villager and
you
a lion.
you still have presence on
Yes,
the stage.
and a lion. You're a
And
lion.
Okay, good. Talk to me about your education. And the GATE program. How first of all, how long have you been? We'll start with you, Kim. How long have you been in GATE?
This is the first time I've ever been in GATE. Since then, I've never heard of GATE.
Oh, okay. You never even heard of the Gifted and Talented program before?
No, or I just didn't see them as much.
Oh, okay. And so you entered the program, and then suddenly you're on the stage.
Suddenly, I'm on stage.
Suddenly Seymour, he's on
Suddenly
the
Seymour-
stage. He's on the stage.
Were you not? Did you have any sort of musical interests or anything when you were growing up?
Growing up, I was in Santa Barbara Catholic School.
Oh yeah, they force you.
Oh, yeah.
They force you to do.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I was there too.
Yeah, cast
I
member under duress. I
Under
think
duress, yeah, but it was a good thing because
Yes.
now we have interest in the arts. So,
Yeah. Those good mercy nuns, they'll make you like the arts whether you like it or not.
And then when I was like at freshman year, I went back to Santa Barbara just to do their play Annie, which made me more interested in musical theater.
because of Annie and the songs, because of the music, the play, the subject. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, that's all about
I
it
watched
for me.
Annie, I think 64 times. The one with Carol Burnett.
Oh yeah,
I
love that one.
Cerise, my daughter.
That's my
could not-
favorite,
It's
yeah.
my favorite too. We couldn't stop. I think I know every tune,
lyric, yeah.
every single song.
I know.
And every single lyric.
And
yeah.
sometimes I even wear the hair at home.
Do you?
I'm
really?
kidding.
Shush. That would be. I would not be disappointed. I would not be disappointed if you walked around in a
No, I
little
have
red wig.
that red wig is kind of
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a little ratty, so I would rather have the longer Ariel
You're
red
more the
wig.
Daddy Warbucks kind of guy for me, with the hair part.
With the hair, yeah. I'll just wear the cap, the bald cap. No, but I love Annie.
I love
yeah.
Annie.
So you were an Annie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played Mr. Bundles.
Oh my God.
So,
Mr. Bundles. Oh,
The
yeah.
laundry
four
guy.
lines. I had to get in, bring this card, and then get out. That's
Yeah.
basically it.
Yeah.
And save Annie, right?
But you were so good at it
Yeah.
that they asked you back.
Yeah.
Do you sing or dance?
So I sing,
Okay.
but I can't. I'm not that good at dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just leave that one to the side. That I'm just
Yeah.
kidding, Kim.
Do you have, I mean, I guess at a certain point, as opposed to like Opti's age, it gets a little easier to deal with older children,
Yes.
right?
Well, you know, I like to joke around a lot,
Yeah.
as you know,
As if I know, yes.
as we both know. And with the kids, you know, I want to make
It's the
sure.
British accent that gets me every
It's the
time.
British accent.
We always do it. I don't
Always do
know.
that.
I don't know why. Okay, anyway.
But
So
we always joke, we always mess around
Yeah.
with each other, and we always, you know, give each other barbs and things
Oh,
like
that's
that.
good.
They talk about how I look pregnant because I'm so fat now, and I accept it, and I'm like, yeah, I just had my C-section the other day.
Well, you know that
So-
you're making a pretty good point about the rapport,
Yeah.
and obviously you have to switch out because of the age of development. I mean,
Yeah,
you,
and we have
a
a
little
s-
more sensitive than
Yes,
yeah.
and we have a swear jar. Like a little bear that you can, if they start swearing Opti, and all the other little kids will go up to the teenagers or the adults and give them that swear jar, and they got to put $1
Oh,
in.
you got to put $1 in. That could be
So-
very expensive if you got a potty mouth.
I know, and so
Yeah.
they so it's it does
Yeah,
vary
I
a
could
little bit.
fund a small village myself. There isn't a jar big enough apparently.
Or a small
Or a
island.
small, yeah, or a small island, I sure could. Okay, so you never tried your hand or your feet at dancing. Not was it a passion of yours, but singing. How about musical instruments?
I can't play an instrument.
Okay,
Except for the voice. The voice,
Yeah.
yeah.
Voice
that is
is-
a musical instrument.
Yeah.
Were you interested in singing? When you were growing up?
I've never tried singing like full-on singing until like freshman year, and then like so on and so forth, but never performed on my own.
So you didn't even know you could sing, really? I mean, did you sing at home? Did you sing in the car?
I sing at home when I'm alone.
So no one in your family even has discovered that you could be like the next big deal.
Not until they see this.
And they don't even
And
know.
then suddenly,
And then
Seymour.
look, you can suddenly see more. Oh, that's funny. Okay, Chad, it's time to get to your story. Let me guess, you sing, you dance, and you play musical instruments.
I don't dance well.
You don't
yeah, we'll
I
put that
don't
one to
dance
the
well.
side too.
Really?
It's a little bit.
What is that? What is that? I mean,
They both have rhythm.
yeah.
It's just there are other people who are more inclined
I
towards
see.
that.
Okay,
yeah.
so
it's just not a developed
Is it
talent yet.
is it a different kind of dancing when you're obviously? I mean, it's different than dancing on a dance floor when
Yes.
you're just sort of freestyling with your
Yeah,
friends.
and then
You know
you're
what I
like,
mean? Yeah.
you're just pumping it.
Yeah.
right?
I do that really well. Just sitting down. I'm not good at it.
Standing
Don't
up.
ask me to do it on a dance floor. I'm good like that. Okay, but sorry, we digress. But you sing.
Yes. Before I started getting back into theater, I used to play for Mount Carmel Phoenix Stage Band.
Oh, there you go.
I used to be like the guitarist for the band, and I used to do all that until I got back into the theater world, and that's
see.
where I fell in love with it.
Wow. So you learned how to play guitar
Yeah.
at Mount Carmel?
Yes.
You can play a lot of things. Like you.
I have.
Oh yeah. All
I
the
know how to
string
play the-
instruments.
yeah.
Can you?
I can play the ukulele, the guitar, the bass,
Okay.
a little bit of the piano and drums.
Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
very talented, this one.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have guessed. I mean, you're kind of out there too, right? Are you the loudest of the group?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's also stage
Sorry.
managing.
I was going to say
So he
there was
gets a lot
something
of-
about you when I first met you. I said I think this kid right here has got something going on. Is this part of your plan for your life structure? I mean, are you?
Yes, mostly. I'm planning to after high school. I'm planning to get go to college and really focus on music, and I really want to produce the music and all
Yeah.
that, and maybe get a minor in the arts.
Oh, that's good. What year are you now in school?
I'm a junior.
Oh, you're a junior. So you and how about you, Kim? You're
I'm a junior too.
all right. So you still got a ways to go, yeah. Are you? Can I ask you about, because you both have done theater work in your either respective schools? What do you think about Guam not having like a center for performing arts, a place where, I mean, obviously you've gone to private schools where performing arts is pushed quite a bit,
Right.
but without it, it seems like the
pretty
government
lacking.
doesn't, necessarily fund or support that performing arts. Do you think that if we had a performing arts center, more of kids your age would be interested in, participating, coming out, if you will?
Yes, I strongly believe so.
Yeah. Well, I wanted a longer answer.
Yeah, I strongly. I strongly believe so. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people want to do like sports and all that with the AAG
Yeah.
and all that. But if they see what really happens in the arts, and they see, like, they watch performances like these ones, I believe they'll get the courage
I
to
see. Yeah.
try it out and join.
I see your point. I mean, the sports programs in the schools are celebrated.
Yeah,
and
because a lot of
funded
people
and-
like
yeah.
a lot of people see these volleyball games, football games. It's like a
Yeah.
really strong thing on this island.
Yeah.
But you don't really see much of you don't see much of the arts, theater, music. There's a lot of very talented people on island, but it's not
So
really showed.
it's really because of you, Ernest, that a lot of these kids have had the exposure.
Right. There's I think there is a lack. Like, I think we've talked about that before.
Yep.
Where there's a lack of outlets for people to express themselves in the fine arts. And I think a center would be such a great thing.
Oh my gosh, can you
If there's
imagine?
anyone out there, y'all.
Yeah, I know. You want to take that one on? No,
That would be
Yeah, I mean, I
amazing.
talk about a hangout place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they have cultural centers in different places, like
Yeah.
the Philippines. I mean, everywhere they have
Yeah.
cultural centers, and it's well funded for the most part in Asia and in certain parts of Europe. But America, we're so lacking, and especially on Guam.
Yeah, especially on Guam. When we've developed so many kids
Yeah.
from these programs for so many years, for as long as I've been here.
Right, and we, like we talked about, there's several people who are making it out there.
Yeah.
And imagine how many more we could have if we had a center of performing arts.
A lot of people have been pushing this for a long time. So the performance, give us, I guess you can give us the dates and times and fun
So
stuff.
our evening shows are May 25th, 26th, and 27th. That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday. Those are the evening performances. Our seating is at 7 p.m. And the Sunday matinee show is at 2:30 p.m. Seating is at 2 p.m.
Okay.
And it's gonna be at the Guam Museum.
The Guam Museum.
Yeah,
That's
beautiful. It's such a beautiful place.
It's
We've
a
never
great
been there.
venue. And how many seats do you have there?
We have about 100-something seats
Okay.
that we can sell. So if you're gonna buy your ticket, you better buy your ticket
Buy your
now,
tickets now.
'cause
Is there like a website that they could go to, or can they, like a phone number or something?
we are opening up a Facebook page. It's
Okay.
called A Journey of Musical Magic.
Okay.
A Journey of Musical Magic, Facebook and Instagram, and we're
Okay.
also gonna open up ticket outlets.
Okay.
Yeah, ticket
All right.
outlets. So the ticket outlets are Guam Museum, Rambies. Hi, Tita Nita. Thank you. Rambies. I love the food there.
Yeah.
And also Tango Theaters.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll look for
At the mall,
At the mall. Okay. Well, good job, guys. Congratulations. I wish you luck. I'm sure you'll do just fine. On your own, I'm sure you'll do just fine, Chad. Kim, try and get those dancing shoes on. Let's see maybe you have a hidden talent for dancing. You don't even know it. Maybe you're like the next Michael Jackson or something.
Or
and you're like,
Baryshnikov.
Or Baryshnikov. Oh, there's that. Yeah. Thanks a lot. I'm going to shake your hand. I appreciate it. Good job, gentlemen. And thank you, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Mwah. That's something to talk about. We'll see you on the radio. Thanks for joining us.